Good afternoon, I'm Josh Duncan, and these are some of the top headlines out of the KelownaNow newsroom today. Funding has been approved for a new Kelowna middle school near the future redeveloped Parkinson Recreation Centre. The government of BC confirmed the project today, saying that the future Birch Road Middle School will add 800 new student seats to the community. Although the new school was first hinted at in 2022, very little has been shared throughout the redevelopment process of the 50-year-old Parkinson Rec Centre, which just received its building permit yesterday to start construction. What we do know is that it's going to be located in the lot closest to where Bernard and Birch meet in the northwest corner of the property, and the school project expected to cost a hair over $100 million. Central Okanagan Board of Education Chair Julia Fraser said a new middle school in the heart of Kelowna will ease pressure on other schools and be an exciting offering for local students and families. There is no construction timeline at this time, no opening date available either. However, the Parkinson Rec Centre, slated to open by 2027, would not expect the school to open before that date. Okay, fire updates. A lot has happened in the last 24 hours with regards to the Mine Creek wildfire burning around the Coquihalla Summit. Basically, right after I got off air yesterday, photos and information started to surface from motorists that the fire had arrived at the highway in full force, and did it ever. We have a quick clip to share of what motorists saw while driving through the area around 3:30 p.m. yesterday. Basically in the middle of a campfire. Can you play that one more time? Let's just see the beginning one more time. Look at that. Even without the sound, it is... Whew. Crazy flames. Those harrowing scenes came less than a day after the BC Wildfire Service said they were not responding to the blaze and it was not a threat to the Coquihalla. Well, a shift in winds, which got heavy, and the hot temperatures changed the situation drastically in a matter of hours. On Wednesday, the highway was shut down shortly before 4 p.m. It remains closed this afternoon, around 24 hours later. The fire went from under 500 hectares to nearly 2,000 hectares in size overnight. There are a small number of evacuation alerts and even an order in place. Excuse me. A constantly updating story on the Coquihalla wildfire situation can be found in our featured stories section at KelownaNow.com. A Kelowna man allegedly exposed himself to a stranger at a campground over the Labor Day long weekend. The Trail RCMP was alerted Sunday morning about the incident, which happened at a campsite near Fruitvale in the Kootenays. They learned that the man allegedly approached the victim at a campsite, pulled down his pants, and engaged in an indecent act. Police say the man was told to leave and did so after further persuasion. And the woman remained at the campsite with a friend and dog until the incident was reported to police. The man did not return to the site, but he was later identified as a 47-year-old from Kelowna. Police did not say whether he was arrested or not. The incident, however, under criminal investigation, and the RCMP asking any potential witnesses to the incident or any strange behavior at that campsite that weekend. Once again, you can find the exact site. I think it's near Fruitvale, just northwest off Champions Lake Road. They're asking any witnesses or people who saw something weird at that site to call the trail detachment as soon as possible. Central Okanagan residents can expect a couple new recycling boxes to become a part of their curbside pickup routine in the new year. People will be getting a pink box meant for flexible plastics. That includes chip bags, crinkly wrappers, Zipperlock pouches, and bubble wrap. They will also receive a gray box meant for non-refundable glass bottles and jars. These new boxes will be sent out in the new year, and they can start be put into use in May. Cynthia Coates from the RDCO says the new service will provide residents with a more convenient way to recycle items that are currently only accepted at local recycling depots. The expansion in services comes as part of the Central Okanagan's transition to Recycle BC for management of curbside recycling. It's hoped the collaboration between the RDCO and Recycle BC will not only enhance service, but also help avoid financial penalties for contamination that has been a significant issue in the Central Okanagan over the past few years. Wrapping up in sports, the Canucks have announced a few more details regarding training camp in Penticton. That gets underway in exactly 2 weeks. The camp with Quinn Hughes, Elias Pettersson, Brock Besser, Thatcher Demko, and all sorts of other Canucks players and coaches, of course, will be held at the South Okanagan Events Center from Thursday, September 18th until Sunday, the 21st. You can expect daily skates in the always exciting blue versus white scrimmage on Saturday. Tickets to catch the action will go on sale next Tuesday, Tuesday the 9th at 10 a.m. through Valley First Tickets or the SOEC box office in person. Thursday and Friday's practice sessions, $13 for the day. Sunday skate, just $6.50 for the day. Tickets to Saturday's scrimmage, a little more pricey at $40. There are also full training camp and weekend packages available, and the camp will also include a lot of community activities, including the party in the plaza and chances to see and meet Finn, the mascot, and a bunch of Canucks alumni. Even more details and a training camp roster will be announced by the Canucks very soon. All right, a quick look at the forecast. Quickly, actually, Kelowna broke another temperature record yesterday, hitting 35.9 degrees to mark the hottest September 3rd in the city's recorded history. The previous high mark, 34.8 in 1998. Okay, currently 25 under smoky skies, and even though the projected high was 33 today, we likely are not getting close to that because of that smoke. Low of 14 overnight, then it looks like more smoke tomorrow, unfortunately. The high is 33, although the smoke probably means we're not getting up to that point once again. All right, that is it for me today, but you can read up on all these stories and plenty more over at KelownaNow.com. I am back in this chair tomorrow for a look at more Kelowna headlines, and we will see you then.
We don't just report the news. We live here too. We're your neighbors, bringing you stories that matter to all of us. No government funding, no outside influence. Kelowna Now, local, independent. News you can trust.